Hi there.
Terry, how's it going?
Yeah, fine, thanks. How are you?
How goes the job hunt? Any luck?
Say again?
How goes the job search? Any luck?
Yeah, getting some traction now.
That's really good to hear. Sorry, I had a really rough night and I'm exhausted.
Well, I think we can keep this one fairly quick. Um, doesn't look
Here,
like anyone else is joining us.
look at it. So far behind on everything. Come on, GitHub, let me in.
I think where we'd left off last time was trying to get a baseline in place for the translation stuff, wasn't it?
Um, I got it into okay. Hang on, we got into the branch. SIG. There we go. Coffee. I brought out the extra big mug today. Okay. We go to where is it? Oh, where'd the L10N branch go? Where did we land it? I'm confused. I thought we were still working on the L10N branch. Are we on the main line now?
Uh, you should still be on
Oh,
that
I'm in the wrong
branch.
repo.
Oh,
Idiot. I'm looking at site. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, look, there it is.
that's right, because you've got a PR on main so that we could preview.
Right.
Uh, yeah,
Okay, latest deploy.
so we're on the Hugo upgrade branch, aren't we, at the moment?
Yes.
And you tweaked something that broke it again. Because I'd commented out those overrides from the config.
Right, and I thought I opened them back up again.
Yeah, you did, but the overrides don't work.
And okay. Why?
So I think they've got a regression somewhere since they implemented that functionality, because it no longer seems to do what the documentation suggests it does.
So if we look at the current deploy, and this made okay, this it's coming back to me now. I was wondering if there was like a caching issue in Netlify. If I look at where's the GitHub? Second doc. So if you currently look at the deploy preview, it seems to be working. This is the thing that I was pondering last time I looked at this. So I look at the about page, or the main page in Spanish, we get the mix. It falls back. Oh wait, yeah. About. No, it's not working. Okay, hang on.
No,
It's
you don't.
you get a little bit. Continuar leyendo is all that you see. Okay, that's arg.
Yeah, what happens is the English now overrides all the pages, including the ones that have been translated.
It's so weird. All right.
I think the easiest thing to do is just reverse out that change.
That's the, is that the Netlify TOML? No.
Yeah, just comment out those.
Oops, alternate.
Now it looks like you also changed the minimum version for Hugo, which probably won't hurt because it will stop people from trying to develop using a much earlier version. So that can stay. But yeah, just the module mounts that we need to comment out again.
Oh yeah, I think forget what was it just a little change or a big change? I thought it was just a little change. I was trying to see if I could get a newer version working.
Which you've confused me now. What are you referring to?
I'm sorry. I was just I'm trying to page back into memory what I had been working on, and I was trying to think of the why I changed the minimum version. I think I was trying to figure out if that would help with some of the weird behaviors we were seeing. Clearly not.
I don't think it's a bad thing because it will ensure that everybody is testing on an up-to-date version.
Right.
And also it gives us a reminder of where we last changed it to.
Right.
So that can stay. And then in terms of how we do this, obviously this is in a separate branch to the other internationalization branch
Right, because we
you'd
were
set up.
hoping to merge them once we got the updates working. All right.
Yeah,
Now
but I'm
I'm looking
wondering whether
at
it's,
code. Okay,
you could just push this to main um, and then sync the other branch, because it doesn't matter if we've got partial translations
that's fair
visible.
enough. All right, so let me. Okay, so we want to comment out the. Just want to test the change. Did you already make the change? I was about to test the change. Push it.
I haven't changed anything now.
Okay. That's practices SIG. Okay. You go. No, I don't care about the release notes. Post. 13. Okay. Okay. Don't see the PR updating yet. Let's see if we can go to Netflix. Just check. still building. So you think, go ahead, if this works, just land it to. Just land it
Yeah,
to
we
make
might
search.
we
Sorry,
may as well just publish
Okay.
this, because then that will get us onto the latest doxy on the main site. So then any future work is going to be done against
Right,
um,
right.
an up-to-date version. Otherwise, we're going to potentially get submissions and we'll have to do
Yeah,
a bunch of fixing up. So I'd rather we got that out there, even if the internationalization stuff is patchy, and it also gives us incentive to then get the rest of the translation done.
yep. Okay, this seems to be working.
So then you should be able to rebase the other branch, um, and we can just work in that one.
Okay. You want to do the honors for the merge?
Yeah, let me just do a quick check. Yeah, that seems to be what I expected. Okay, just a sec.
Did you watch any of the Women's World Cup?
No, I haven't. I've been flat out doing a bunch of other stuff.
The Lionesses had a great run. Sweet. Do yeah, check out and
There we go.
I'm sorry.
It's up.
Cool.
Okay.
Get rebase. Get where am I? Get branch. Get rebase main. Did not seem to work.
Did you fetch the latest main?
There we go. I had a order of operations error. There we go. Okay. Code. And please, it worked. It worked. All right, L10N branch is now updated.
Excellent.
Check over here. Site. Oh, it won't show up on Netlify because we don't have a PR.
Correct.
Wait, correct. Okay. I don't think we can see the branch. Well, that's fine. But we can announce
Now,
on the channel that the
Yeah.
L10 is updated.
Yeah. We can modify the Netlify config to make it do previews from other branches. So if
Okay.
we want to do that, that's an option.
Or we just figure out what is causing Hugo to be weird, and then open a PR and it'll automatically deploy the PR. So let's see how much time we got. All right, I have another 30 minutes where I can work on this. English. Okay, now at one point this was working for you, right? You actually saw this working.
I saw it work once. So I think it's a race condition. I've tried it a few times now, and it doesn't seem to behave the way you expect it to. Because what should be happening is it should be working kind of like the Docker file system,
Right, where it overlays.
where it's got overlays.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to to do them in the right sequence.
My team has spent the past, oh gosh, it's going on some number of months now, trying to build a cult of open telemetry instrumentation. We have a lot of our tools instrumented, and we're finding. Just yesterday, we were in a project closeout meeting, and one of my engineers says, I didn't even believe it when I saw it in the trace span. I had to like double check, and I never would have found this looking at logs. And I was like, yes. So now we're trying to sell the vision to the rest of the R&D organization. It's like everybody is so resistant for the until they finally see the light. That's why we've been calling it the cult of OTel. So now the reason I bring this up is I'm like, gosh, I wish there was something we could do within Hugo to see what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try this again. Do. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. Okay. The other thing I'm responsible for, and you will find this amusing, is bringing generative AI technology into R&D for developer use internally. Our CEO and our E-staff are all very excited about this idea, except they won't let us use it against non-public repositories. So we have a mix of private and public repos. We can't point it at private repo, and we can't commit any generated code into any repo. And I'm like, well, I suspect you're not going to get the value add you were hoping for until you're willing to change this policy. All right, now I'm now on record, because we're recording this, as disparaging my executive staff.
Yeah. I can send you a list of good job sites.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We'll get them there. It's just I think they, like many people, they want to have more certainty, and they're just the certainty isn't there yet.
Yeah.
So.
And to be fair, it's a very reasonable position to be taking right now, because
Oh, do not disagree. I am completely skeptical about the state of AI right now, as far as value add. It'll get there, but it's not anywhere close. Did you see the latest ones? People are like, ask ChatGPT, how do you use the RM command with a confirmation? And it said, oh, use RM-F.
yes.
Stuff
Okay,
like
I did see that one.
Yeah, and Google searches are now returning as top search stuff that's wrong because of how they're sourcing their answers. And it's just,
yeah.
Anyway.
Well, also the other one that's getting really interesting is because the GitHub Copilot stuff is being trained off open repositories, and the open repositories are now being built with GitHub Copilot. There's a positive feedback loop.
Yep.
So we're about to start seeing some really weird amplification of bizarre syntax.
Okay, so now every time I restart this, I see different behaviors. I think you're right. There's some weird race condition somewhere. Like this time I'm seeing the title header has been translated. The rest of it is English. Before, the title header was in English, and then there was Spanish down below, but only some. Looking at the about page. All right.
Yeah.
Time to hit Stack Overflow again, I guess. Anyway,
Right.
I won't be offended if you want to drop off and go do something else.
Okay, well, I will say goodbye at this point then. And I'll catch you next time.
Okay, Terry, cheers.
Cheers.